And welcome back. So it's been about a week since my last video, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who watched and liked and commented. I couldn't believe how many people interacted with the video and left nice comments and being very supportive and, give me tips, what I should get, what to watch out for, and just some good stuff, positive stuff. So I've been super excited to make this video literally all week, but here we are. So Friday night, I just got back from the store, went to a still dealer, and I picked up some stuff, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So here it is. It's a still functional, function kit MS. So we're gonna crack into it, do like a little unboxing here, and it comes with chaps, headphones, eyeglasses, and a pair of gloves. So I've already opened it, but here we are. I was really hoping to get some chainsaw pants, but they didn't have any in my size, so I settled for this for now, but that's whatever. So here are the headphones. Everyone was suggesting I got some headphones or either a full-faced helmet, but those are kind of expensive and I don't think I'll need one. Maybe in the future I'll definitely get one, but for now I'm gonna stick with these. These are pretty nice, they're pretty comfortable. They look kind of funny, but you really can't hear anything. Like, this is definitely gonna protect your ears for sure. Like, nothing. And I like the little axe design they have going on. So that's the first item there. Here are the chaps. I actually really like the chaps. I'll put them on in a sec, but I think they look freaking dandy. There they are. Got a real cool design to them. Fit my waist. These are, I hope to believe these are high quality. It's made by Still, so very cool. Gloves. I think they make chainsaw gloves. I'm actually not sure, but this is what came with it. These are pretty like slim fit. So, when you're hitting the trigger and stuff, having those really thick gauntlet gloves just doesn't help. Here are the glasses. That's how they look. Still, you need a model, hit me up. And I also picked up two of each actually. People are also in the comments. Once again, thanks for commenting it. I like reading it and taking the advice. But commenting that I get an axe and some felling wedges and some other stuff, like maybe some rope in the future and chains and all that stuff. But for now, I felt like this was pretty necessary to have. So these are the two 5.5-inch wedges. They're Still wedges. I went to a Still dealer and picked these up in Canada. Some more Still wedges. These ones are 8-inch winter wedge. Not sure what makes them winter, I don't really know. These are, those are kind of expensive. $15 for a wedge, I think is expensive, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's give these a little try on. Got the chaps on now. I got them really tight around my leg, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna feel how it feels to actually work in them and then maybe loosen them. I've worn like apron style. These don't feel like apron style. They're real snug. Move around in these. This is different. This is different than any chap I've worn. Okay, they have a zipper. Go there to pee, okay. But they have this, which is interesting. To me at least. Maybe we'll give them a shot. Hopefully tomorrow we get some felling, some actual, trees falling down and some real cutting, not just bucking. So super excited about that. But anyway, and here we are, Saturday morning. It's a little wet. It's been raining all morning. What we got? We got a fallen tree. It's Western Indian, African American oak. I don't know anything about trees. I know like pine trees, because I live in Maine, New Brunswick. But other than that, birch, pine, whatever. So, obviously I listened to all you guys, his comments. Axe, wedges, smaller wedges, chaps, eyeglasses, headphones, chainsaw, got gas and oil, got some tools just in case I need to sharpen my chain, take my chain off, I get stuck, whatever. But that's what we got going on. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna limb this tree up, then we're gonna buck it up. Can't see it yet, but the tree is actually completely uprooted. So this might be a little bit of a fun one. We're not cutting the tree down, but this is one that needs to be dealt with. So let's have some fun. All right, so anyway, here we are. Right now, as you can see, I'm just limbing up this tree, and I had to get rid of this birch tree that was in front of me too. It was just kind of in the way. All of this wood's getting cut up into firewood. At some point, I'll lug it out of here, and then I'm gonna probably, you'll see later on, I cut this big one, and I don't have a logger's tape or anything like that, so it's not measured, but just kind of eyeballing it. It's probably like 12 feet, something like that. Maybe some good logs out of it. But as you can see, just cutting away, getting through. I'm really liking this chainsaw. It's been really good to me so far. So I haven't even sharpened the chain. I've been pretty careful with not putting this chain into the dirt. I just would rather not sharpen it. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. These chaps are also pretty comfortable. We'll see how they do in the heat. I've limbed up about half of the tree, and now we're just on the top half here. It's actually a pretty big tree. I don't know why I thought it was small. It wasn't small from the bottom, but here's where we're at. We're gonna limb the rest of this. And we're off here. So back to doing what I was doing. I had a little video recorded here, just kind of telling you what I was gonna do after this. It was just quite long, so I'm just shortening it up for you. We're gonna finish cutting the top of this tree, and I was mentioning at the bottom of this tree, it's completely uprooted. Connecting to that birch that was at the bottom there, and it's pretty large. So you'll see once we go back. I kind of tackled that. I don't know if I did it the right way. I think I did. I hope worked for me. So if it worked, it worked, I guess. But if anyone knows any better ways to uproot trees, let me know. I've seen some videos of people doing it halfway and then it stands back up, but then you have to cut it down again. So I don't really understand that. But anyway, enjoy me cutting this up. So you can see it's uprooted itself pretty good. I'm actually not sure what this is. Wait. Maybe it's a fir? I think it's a fir. I don't really know anything about trees. Not gonna lie, I need to learn. So there's like a kind of where it gets weird, and this could be used as a log for someone's sawmill. This is probably like 12 feet. It's not dead, and it's pretty straight actually, very straight. It's a good log. Starts, and you can see where it gets bad, you know, like right there. But then it's honestly straight after that. All right, so here's what we have. So I was recording this, but there was a car driving by, so you can't really hear me. But I was just mentioning how I'm going to be cutting this right from the edge that's connecting to the tree there, and that's pretty much it. So let's see me do it. Alright, so I finished over there. It looks messy, but it won't once everything's pulled out. So here's a tricky one. A lot tricky, but I guess it's tricky for me because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so right here, I actually stand here just staring at this tree like I have no idea what I'm doing for about 10 minutes. And then I decide to finally just make the cut, and then we'll see what happens after that, but... Okay, so right here, I actually just decide, instead of trying to work my way around a fence and just have this thing fall on top of me, there's a dead birch tree. This is the one I'm cutting now. And I just decided to cut the birch tree because at some point this birch is gonna have to come down either way. So here's my cut that I made here. Just did a regular face cut, the American side, you know, or the American version, I guess. That's what my boss tells me. He tells me Humboldt is Canadian. But anyway, so here this is. It's lined up. Here's my hinge. Take this off the... So here's the tree. It's on the ground. That's where I wanted it to go, so I could just easily buck it up from here. I cut pretty high on the back cut. I don't really know why. Maybe I was playing it safe. But yeah, so there's the hinge wood there. That's some good hinge. It pulled out pretty well, and it actually pulled out this, which is really good. It felt nice. So I think that's going to be it for the video. I think I'm done for now. I'm going to buck some more stuff up and cut some more stuff up, but I'm going to do it off camera. And once again, I just want to thank anyone or everyone who liked and commented. Mostly commented. I like reading the comments, and it's good to see people, giving me suggestions on what to do and stuff. And I'll listen. But that's going to be it, really. Next video, hopefully, we're going to get some more felling done. I want to cut some big trees. I don't have any big trees to cut, so I might go back to my house right now. I'm at my father-in-law. It's my girlfriend's father's house. Father-in-law soon, though. You know what I mean? So maybe when I go back to my house, I'll hop in the backyard and try to find some trees that look like they're good to come down. There's one tree in our yard that's between our garage and our house. It's right in the middle of it. It's a decent sized tree. I definitely can't fell it because we have a skating rink right next to it too. So once I learn how to climb, hopefully soon, then I can do it, but not yet. Anyway, thanks again if you made it this far. I really do appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot. I'm just trying to have some fun and make some videos, and I'm really enjoying getting into, this stuff once again. And I'll see you guys in the next video.